guys, it's Jeff Jenkins here from Modern Muscle 2 and 3, and today we are going to talk about the CORSA Catback Xtreme exhaust for the 2015s and up Challengers and Chargers. So I've had this exhaust in my car for about 2 years now, and I must say I really do love it. And I really just wanted to make this video for anybody that was looking to get into this exhaust. If you're looking to buy the CORSA Xtreme exhaust for your Challenger or for your Charger, this is what this video is for. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get into the review. So the first thing I want to talk about with you guys is performance. When I first had this installed on my car, I definitely felt like there was a performance gain. Now, we're not talking crazy numbers. I'm not saying that I gained 50 or 100 horsepower. What I'm saying is it felt like there was increased pressure in the back of the car. And when I say increased pressure, what I mean is it felt like the wheels were definitely spinning every single time that I would hit the throttle. Now, I'm not sure if you guys understand what I mean, but here's an example. Every single time that, I had like probably medium pressure on the throttle, the wheels would always spin. And if you guys know, this is definitely, something that happens when you're in sport mode. As you guys know, when you're in sport mode, the traction control, the back wheels, they, tend to loosen up. But when you're not in sport mode, usually this car doesn't spin crazy. There is no crazy wheel spin, especially when you're doing medium throttle. But what I noticed was when I would pretty much go medium or full throttle, there was definitely a lot more wheel spinach. CORSA claims that this exhaust adds like 15 or 20% increased airflow for the car. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I'm pretty sure it means that, either it makes the car go faster or it makes it sound better. And all I have to say is there was definitely a performance gain here. Okay guys, so the second thing I want to talk about is the appearance. Now, in my opinion, I think that these are pretty much the best looking aftermarket exhaust that you could get. Why do I say that? I say that because I like the fact that they're polished. I also like the fact that, they're stainless steel. And another thing I really like about them is the fact that, they're definitely unique. You can tell that this car does have an aftermarket exhaust on it. You could tell that it's not stock. And, the design definitely kind of pops to me, it definitely, people will notice it. One thing I want to add is, you definitely will have to clean these tips. I'm not going to lie, I did clean these tips for this video. I use, pretty much a regular stainless steel cleaner that, I picked up at a grocery store. So if you want to keep these tips looking good, you're probably going to have to clean them. But when you do clean them, come on guys, it looks pretty damn good. Okay guys, let's get to the goods here. Let's talk about the sound. Now, when it comes to the sound on this CORSA Catback exhaust, I must say I have zero complaints. If I can think of the perfect description of what this car sounds like with the CORSA Catback on it, I would say that it sounds like a mix between a Ferrari and a Hellcat. It is very fine-tuned. That has to be one thing I really love about it. It's fine-tuned. It's not too loud, right? So some of the things that you guys probably have done, you can get a resonator delete, you can get a muffler delete, but some of the problems with those are the fact that there's drone, and then also it seems like it's kind of a little obnoxious. This car is definitely not obnoxiously loud. Now, I know what some of you guys are saying, Jeff, what are you talking about? I like my car extremely loud. Well, that's great, but you have to realize that, first off, do you really want to hear all of that drone when you're on the freeway? Just take a look at this clip here and tell me if you hear, pretty much any drone coming from the exhaust. Okay guys, so this is what it sounds like inside of the car when you're on the freeway. Right now, I am currently doing 70 on cruise control. And can you tell me if you hear any drone? I don't hear anything. See guys, I'm telling you, this car literally has no drone with the catback on it. Also, when I say obnoxiously loud, I mean the fact that, when you have a startup and it sounds like, the apocalypse has come and it is just extremely, extremely loud, it's great and all, but you don't want it to be too loud, right? You want your car to sound good, but you don't want it to sound, you know, cheap. You know, you don't want it to sound like, you know, ricer. You don't want it to, you know, basically be something that is, you know, low quality and cheap. Let's do some tunnel runs here, and, you know, let's do some sound comparisons in the car. Okay guys, so now that you've actually heard the exhaust in action, I'm going to end this video. But if you are looking into an exhaust and you're looking to Corsa, I do recommend it. Full disclosure, I am not sponsored by them. I paid full price for this exhaust. This is just my opinion. This is something that, you know, I've definitely enjoyed on my Challenger, and if you're looking to get into it, I would recommend it. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Also check out my channel if you guys like what you see there. Subscribe. Thanks again, guys. Hope to see you soon. Until next time.